into over. Kendriya Vidyalaya No.1 Sagar is organizing virtual Jawaharlal Nehru Science, Mathematics, Environmental Exhibition. The aim of the exhibition is to give opportunity to show scientific temperament, showcase practical knowledge behind theoretical principles of science. By participating in the exhibition, young innovators can show hidden scientific experimental approach. It's a matter of pleasure that students have shown a keen interest and participated in this event in a great number. I wish all the participants best wishes for the 49th Jawaharlal Nehru Science, Mathematics, Environmental Exhibition and for their future endeavors, and congratulate them for the hard work and involvement they have shown. Jai Hind.
Good afternoon, sir and ma'am. I am Lakshya from class 7th. I am present my model of solar power irrigation system. I am used waste material in this model like thermocol, card sheet and some other materials. Solar powered irrigation system is an application of solar powered water pumping system used in paddy fields, gardens for watering the plants, vegetable, etc. I am tell about the advantages of solar power irrigation system. Solar power is pollution free and gases no greenhouse gases to be emitted after installation. Reduce dependence on foreign oil, fossil fuels, renewable clean power that is available every day of the year, even cloudy days, some power.
Dear respected teachers, here we are going to represent our project Tesla coil. Firstly, my friend will explain you about the brilliant scientist Nikola Tesla.
Nikola Tesla was born on 10 July 1856 and he died on 7 January 1943. He was an ethnic Serbian inventor. He was best known for his contribution to the design of modern alternating current.
Now I will explain you about the functions of Tesla coil. The Tesla coil work on the principle of electromagnetic induction. The electromagnetic induction is the induction of electromotive force in a circuit by varying magnetic flux in the linked circuit.
Tesla used the circuits to conduct innovative experiments such as axial generation, high frequency alternating current, and transmission of electrical energy without wires. Tesla coil circuits were used commercially in spark gap radio transmitters for wireless telegraphy until 1920s. If the government help in making it on a large scale, then it can lighten up an entire village without strain and fear of shock.
For making Tesla coil, we need some electrical component. First component is the LED. Second, on-off switch. Third, the transistor 2N222. Fourth, the resistor of value of 22 kilo ohm. Fifth, insulated copper wire. Sixth, CFL bulb. Seventh, 9-volt battery. And 8th, some wires. Now I will explain you the circuit diagram of Tesla coil. Circuit diagram: on a pipe we will wind the insulated copper wire. Here 9-volt battery, on-off switch, resistor of value 22 kilo ohm. Here's the transistor 2N2222A. Here's the primary coil. We make a primary coil and wind on the insulated coil. The one wire of primary coil is going to the switch, and we will join a resistor with middle leg of transistor, and second leg of resistor we will join with switch wire. Of insulated copper wire we will directly join with middle wire. When we on the switch and then we put the bulb near the coil, our bulb will glow. For making this project we need 400 rupees only. Thank you.
Good morning, respected teachers and dear friends. I am before you today to introduce my new educational toy, which is based on environmental and climatic changes. We all know that global warming is a huge problem today. The CO2 escaped from factory chimneys causes global warming. You know, when CO2 from factory chimneys escapes into the atmosphere, it surrounds the earth all over the atmosphere. So when sun rays come on the earth, it can pass through the CO2, but it can't get back because of carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide don't allow to don't allow the heat to escape from the earth's surface. So the overheating of the earth causes glaciers to melt and increase the water capacity on the earth, which causes the land to shrink as it covers the submerge the land on the coastal areas around it. Which causes global warming. So to teach children about global warming, I have made a project. This is a simple toy containing some stickers and a globe. Okay. So to teach children about global warming, this need a parent and a child. So firstly, the parent will take a factory sticker. I have one factory sticker and he will stick anywhere on the earth on land. So I have stick it on the land. Now he will take another factory sticker and stick it on another place. And he will again take another factory sticker and stick it anywhere again on the land. So now we have increased number of factories, and increased number of factories means increased intensity of CO2. So when number of factory will increase, the intensity of CO2 will increase. So this will cause overheating as heat will not escape. So this symbol marks heat. So the heating will increase on the glaciers on the earth and other places. Subsequently, the glaciers will melt and heat will increase. So if the glaciers will melt, the water capacity on the earth will increase. So the the parent will
With the warm greetings, I extend my warmest welcome to each and everyone who are watching my project model in the event of science exhibition. I am Abhishek Meena, studying in 9th standard in Kendriya Vidyalaya No.1 Sagar. So I want to show my model about finding squares in this project. You will find that it is all made up of waste materials. I'll just show you the stick. If we pull the stick, it is all made up of newspaper. If I pull this is the screen. This is 2 square 4, as you can see, 3 square 9. This is 4 square 16. This is 5 square 25. This is 6 square 36. This is 7 square 49. This is 8 square 64. This is 9 square 81. And this is 10 square 100. So thank you for watching my project. Thank you very much.
Good morning, I am Aditi Todi. I am an 8th grade student. I have made a model of environmental friendly house for our science exhibition. We all know it very well that a good environment is very important for us to sustain. So it is our prime duty to conserve environment. So through this model, I want to confer on the matter that how can we protect this environment. An eco-friendly house is an environmentally low impact house designed and built using materials and technology that reduces its carbon footprint and lowers its energy need. In our eco-friendly house, we can use solar panels instead of non-renewable sources of power. This is the solar panel. It contains photovoltaic cells which capture sunlight from the sun and generate that into electricity. But a disadvantage, on a cloudy day or in the winter time when there is not enough sunlight, the solar panel could not be able to generate enough electricity to power the whole house. Because of this, we need an alternative to generate electricity. This is the wind turbine. It generates wind energy into electrical energy. The wind spins the turbine blade, goes to a long blade shaft and leads it to a generator. But again a disadvantage, on a still day when there is not so windy, the wind wouldn't be able to spin the turbine that much to be able to generate the electricity for the whole house. I have a solar powered car. There is a battery inside of the car which gathers the energy from the sun and stores that, so that when you drive in the night time, when there is no sun, then you can still use the energy from the battery to run your car. These are the solar street lights. This lighting system was the photovoltaic technology to convert the sunlight into DC electricity through solar cells. The generated electricity can either be used directly during the day or stored in the batteries for use during night hours. The house are powered by renewable sources of energy. This is a geothermal energy plant. This similar to the marble type flooring. I can use the geothermal energy plant to heat up my house in the winter time. At this time, more and more people are getting sick because of using chemicals in the crop. I have a solution for this. We should do organic farming in the In the organic farming, we use manure instead of fertilizer. As compared with conventional agriculture, organic farming uses fewer pesticides, reduces soil erosion, decreases nitrate leaching into groundwater and surface water. We are using rainwater for irrigation. Advantages of the solar panel is, at this time the government is providing solar panels to the common people at a reasonable price, and the government is giving subsidy on solar panels, so there is only benefit for us. We can use the electricity we get in our homes by installing solar panels in our homes, and if there is extra electricity, then we can sell that electricity in the market. Thank you.
Good morning, respected principal sir, respected HR ma'am, and respected my all teachers. My name is Aditi Nigam and my name is Niyati Nigam. We study in class 6B. Today we made a model. The topic of this model is mathematical modeling. The name of this model is types of angle. Obtuse angle, more than 90 degree and less than 180 degree. Acute angle, less than 90 degree. Right angle, 90 degree. Straight angle, 180 degree. Reflex angle, more than 180 degree, and full rotation, 360 degree. Thank you. Respected Principal Sir, respected HM Ma'am, and respected my all teachers. My name is Aditi Nigam and my name is Niyati Nigam. We study in class 6th B. Today we make a hand sanitizer machine. We made this machine in the topic of health and cleanliness. We make this machine, we use cardboard, one pipe and one hand wash bottle. Here we kept a hand wash bottle in which sanitizer is filled. This is the press button of this machine. You press this button, sanitizer come out through this pipe. Yes, we also paste this press button with the upper pressing part of the hand wash bottle, and we paste pipe with sanitizer bottle with upper side and front side of button. So if we press this button, sanitizer comes through this pipe. Its function is that it is also used in your home. Yes, in this corona period, everyone needs to wash and sanitize our hands. So this machine helps to get your hands sanitized. And this chart tells you what you do and what you not do. Yes, what you do. Wash your hands 20 seconds. Keep social distancing 2 meters. Wear mask and avoid crowd. Practice namaste. Avoid handshake. Avoid touching eyes and also avoid touching your nose and mouth. Prevention is better than cure. Stop COVID-19. Thank you. Stay home. Stay safe.
Respected teachers and all my dear friends. My name is Prabhutva Chaube
And my name is Adit Tiwari of class 9th B.
Today we are here to present you the hydropower plant. In hydropower plant, the force of water is used to generate the electricity.
The generator is used to convert DC into AC current.
The water goes down from the tank and go to this turbine. When this turbine is rotated, so the electricity is generated, DC current will go to this generator and this generator will generate AC current, and the AC current will go to the house and the electricity is produced. Now we will go to the practical. When we fill the water into the tank, this water will go to the turbine and turbine will rotate and the electricity is generated to the house. This turbine will generate DC current, direct current, and this direct current will go to this generator, and this generator will produce AC current, and that AC current goes to the house and produce the electricity. Thank you.
Teachers, principal sir and my dear friends, I am here to show you my project in science exhibition. My project, you will see here my project, that is sanitizer giver. In this project many use, इसके बहुत सारे यूज़ हैं, जैसे कि इसको आप अपने बाथरूम में रख सकते हैं, पब्लिक प्लेसेस पे रख सकते हैं, स्कूल्स में रख सकते हैं, हॉस्पिटल्स में रख सकते हैं, काफ़ी ज़्यादा यूज़ है इसका। इसको आप देखिए कैसे यूज़ करते हैं, मैं इसको बता देता हूँ। देखिए, अगर आप इसे ओपन करेंगे तो सैनिटाइज़र आ जाएगा, अगर आपने इसे बंद किया तो सैनिटाइज़र बंद हो जाएगा। ये देखिए, इसके बहुत सारे यूज़ हैं। इसको देखिए, बंद हो गया। ऐसे ही इसके बहुत सारे यूज़ हैं, आप इसे बहुत सारी जगह पे यूज़ कर सकते हैं, जैसे कि मैंने बता ही दिया है। और ये एक बहुत अच्छा प्रोजेक्ट है, इसको आप इजीली कहीं पर भी बना सकते हैं। ये लो प्राइस में है, बहुत अच्छा प्रोजेक्ट है। थैंक यू my dear friends.
Respected principal sir, teachers and all of my dear friends. My name is Antriksh Rajak, studying in class 7 and in section C from Kendriya Vidyalaya No.1 Cantt, Sagar. I am here to show you my science exhibition model, which may help you in doing sums of addition. Now let me show you my science exhibition model. Now you may have wondered, how can this help you in addition? Now see, here in this box, now there is 10, but you may have problem in doing sum of 4 and 3. Now you can see, if you can do this 4 below 3, you can see the answer is 7. and here in the box the 7 is now. And you may also have to do the sum of 5 and 4 and you don't know how to do it. Now let's see. 5 and 4. See, here's 9. Now this is working and this can make you easy in doing addition. Thank you.
Honorable Principal Sir, HM Ma'am, all teachers and all my dear friends. Good morning to everyone. I am Anukansha Jain and I am Mukti Jain from class 7th A. We are presenting a model of sub-theme transport. First, what is transport?
Transport is a transportation of humans, goods, animals from one place to another.
There are 4 means of transport: roadway, landway,
Railway,
waterway and airway. What is railway?
Rail transport is a means of conveyance at passengers, goods by way at wheeled vehicles running at rail track known as railway and railroad. What is landway?
The land transport covers all land-based or transportation system that provide for people's goods and services. What is waterway?
Water transport is a process of moving people's goods etc. by large boat, ship, sail boat over a sea, ocean, lake and river etc.
What is airway? An airway is an aircraft designed for transporting passengers and flight from one place to another in the air using airplanes, jets, rockets, helicopters and jet planes, etc. That's all our project. Thank you.
Thank you.
And have a nice day.
Good morning everyone. My name is Anvesh and I am a student of class 10th A. The theme of my science exhibition project is mathematical modeling and the sub-theme is the Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? The Pythagoras theorem states that in a right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides of the triangle. Hypotenuse is the longest side as it is opposite to the 90-degree angle. Here in my model, I have used this number line from 1 to 27 as perpendicular. We can change the perpendicular as we want. Here given is the base and this is the standard formula of Pythagoras theorem. It stands for h is equals to under root p square plus b square, where h, p and b are hypotenuse, perpendicular and base respectively. With the help of Pythagoras theorem, not only can we find the hypotenuse but we can also find perpendicular and base. As you can see here, to find the perpendicular we can use the formula p square is equals to h square minus b square, and to find the base we can use the formula b square is equals to h square minus p square. At last, I would like to conclude that Pythagoras theorem is a very efficient and useful way of finding hypotenuse with a given base and perpendicular. Thank you.
Or bend too much, check out the building without the too much damper. It's swing. Difference there is the width too much damper stays pretty steady and does not wobble or bend too much. Check out the building without the too much damper. It swings like crazy. This seems to work because when the building swings one direction, the too much damper moves in the opposite direction and pulls it back from swing too far. Some of the variables that would change the outcome of this is the height of the too much damper.
Hello, I am Ayushi Sahu of 9C presenting my model. The topic of my model is separate garbage collection. In our country, it is the biggest problem, separate garbage collection. So I have make a model for separate garbage collection. In this model, I have explained how to collect the garbage separately. And when we collect garbage separately in our homes, then we can put it in the dustbin separately. I have made the dustbin for papers, in which we only put paper garbage, and then I have made the dustbin for glass, so we put only glass waste in this. Then we have made the dustbin for medicines. The expired medicines that is waste in our home, we can put in it. Then it's the plastic dustbin, in which we only put the plastic bottles and plastic polythene, etc. Then we have made dustbin for cardboard. In this we only put the cardboard waste like shoes, socks, etc. And then it's the metal waste dustbin. In this we only put the metal waste. Then it's the e-waste dustbin. In this we only put the electronic waste. Then I have made the compost bin. In this we only put the organic waste, by which it make the manure, and that manure can be used in the farming for the farmers. And when we collect separately these things, it cycle easily, and why we didn't have to separate it. When we separate it from the beginning, it is beneficial for us to recycling it. Thank you.
Morning, Principal Sir, HM Ma'am, respected teachers and my dear friends. I am Chaya Dwivedi, class 7th student. I am presenting a model on health and cleanliness. First, I will tell you about health. Health is physical and mental wellness, or a condition of well-being. An example of health is what is checked during a physical. Now, I will tell you about cleanliness. Cleanliness gives rise to a good character by keeping body, mind and soul clean and peaceful. Maintaining cleanliness is the essential part of healthy living being, because it is the cleanliness only which helps to improve our personality by keeping clean externally and internally. Now I will tell you about 5 points of cleanliness. Wash hands properly, observe good food hygiene, clean up when you return home, adopt a healthy hygiene. Now I will tell you about my model. I have taken one thermocol, pasted one chart paper on it and divided 4 parts of chart paper. This is green park, green nature, this is farmhouse, this is school, and this is model house, model town. ग्रीन हाउस, ग्रीन पार्क, ग्रीन नेचर. आपने देखा ही होगा कि जब आप पार्क घूमने जाते हैं वहाँ हर जगह हरियाली होती है. हर जगह पेड़ पौधे, गुलाब के फूल, हर तरह के फूल, हर तरह के पेड़ लगे रहते हैं. और हम तो जानते ही हैं सब के सब कि पेड़ से हमें ऑक्सीजन, शेल्टर, फ्रूट और सब कुछ मिलता है. और अब मैं बताऊंगी फार्म हाउस के बारे में. आप देख सकते हैं कि यहाँ एक हट है, कुछ एनिमल्स हैं, कुछ ग्रीनरी है, कुछ ट्रीज हैं. ट्रीज आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन आवर लाइफ. दे गिव अस ऑक्सीजन, फ्रूट, शेल्टर एंड वुड्स फॉर मेकिंग हाउसेज. आपने देखा ही होगा कि एक जो फार्मर होता है वो बहुत अहम हिस्सा निभाता है हमारी खेती, मतलब हमें वेजिटेबल्स पहुंचाने में, क्योंकि वो जब तक अपने खेत में वेजिटेबल्स उगाएगा नहीं तो हमारी गुड हेल्थ रहेगी नहीं. अब मैं आपको बताऊंगी हमारा 3rd पार्ट स्कूल. हमारे स्कूल का नाम केंद्रीय विद्यालय नंबर 1 है. यहाँ पे एक टॉयलेट है. आपने देखा होगा कि पहले के ज़माने में देखा होगा कि स्कूलों में टॉयलेट नहीं हुआ करते थे. वहाँ पे बच्चों को बाहर जाना पड़ता था, और इसी की वजह से पहले के ज़माने में बहुत गंभीर बीमारियाँ हुआ करती थी. नाउ आई विल टेल यू अबाउट माई 4th पार्ट, मॉडल टाउन. मॉडल टाउन में आपने देखा होगा कि 3 बिल्डिंग है, 1 टॉयलेट है. और आपने सोचा ही होगा, पहली बात तो कुछ लोगों ने देखा ही होगा कि पिछले के ज़माने में पक्के घर हुआ नहीं करते थे.
Good afternoon, respected principal sir, teachers and my dear friends. Today I am Gaurav Sanjay Kharath of class 6D. Today I have made a model. My model is based on subject science. That you all know, air moves high pressure to low pressure. Here I take one bottle, one straw and a transparent glass. I make a hole in the bottom on the bottle that you all see here. Here is Cantt is full perfectly cover the bottle. That I open the bottle cover that you all see. Here is water is coming out. When I cover the cap of the bottle, then water is stopped to come out. Here you all see, I have made this model to understand perfectly that air moves high pressure to low pressure. Thank you.
Good morning, respected principal sir, teachers and my dear friends. I am Harsh Sharma of class 11th representing a science model of automatic book sanitizing machine on behalf of my group for Jawaharlal Nehru Science Environmental Exhibition. Principle of radiation sterilization. There are two general types of radiation used for sterilization: ionizing radiation and non-ionizing radiation. Ionization radiation is the use of short wavelength high intensity radiation to destroy microorganisms. Ionization radiation. Ionizing radiation is a type of energy released by atoms that travels in the form of electromagnetic waves, gamma or X-rays, or particles, neutrons, beta or alpha. It is highly impactful and highly damaging radiation. It is a best agent which is used to kill cell and damage tissue layers. But for using it in daily basis and for normal commercial stages is much dangerous. We would not use higher emitting ionization radiation like gamma or X-rays, causes it effects via direct contact to humankind too. So we uses a lower power ionization radiation, which is still a harmful radiation but not as gamma and X-rays at any direct contact. It is said to 70% approx safer than other ionization radiation. It gives us a pure and complete satisfactory result with safety cause. We are using artificial UV radiation lamps with UVC category light, which is safer than UVA and UVB radiation. It is a type of radiation which might help us to control these 50 and harmful microbes. Materials required in this project: Arduino Nano LDR module, body sensitive sensor, relay driver module, UV lamp, 9-volt battery, DC power supply unit. Working of this project. Here is our project with automated functioning and working. Our model is basically leads on to kill and mutilate harmful and disease causing germs, viruses and bacteria through with the help of powerful radiation. Our project is a reliable source of sanitization in less power and very quickly. It just takes 1 to 2 minutes for all process, and the leading highlight, you have to switch on it numerous times. It takes only once and it is already not a tough task. It saves power, time, money and users. This product might help people to sanitize their gadgets, book, purses, keys and other small things preferred for books generally, which we use in our daily life simply. Our project is also an compact option for sanitization purpose. It is too much compact for installation and very easy to use. Now I want to tell you how it's work. Here is a switch power supply button. To switch on it, after the switch on, here is an indication of red light and green light. It means that the machine is ready to use. Now take a copy or book and put it into the machine. After putting it into the machine, close the door tightly. If the door is not closed tightly, it is sounding. Now wait for 1 to 2 minutes and wait for the time when the machine get off by itself. Wash and rinse your hands now. Now it is off. Now put out your book or copy. And now it is fully sanitized. Now I want to tell you how it works. Under the door of the machine sensor, so it is a door of a machine sensor connected with LDR module. Here is a sensor connected with LDR module. When the door closed, sensor get active and start sanitizing. When the door opens, it get off due to sensor get inactive and Arduino Nano function UV lamp to get off. When you are using machine, precaution taken after or before are wash your hand thoroughly after and before using the gadget. Close the door of project tightly to save self from UV radiation. Place the gadget far from electric plug and power supply. Stay away children from this gadget under 8 years. No use of liquid substances. Stay away from project. Thank you.
A very warm good morning to all of my sagacious friends, teachers and vice judges. I am R.S. Chaudhary, teammate, content writer and equivalent formulator of this project idea. I am studying in class 11 section A in Kendriya Vidyalaya No.1 Cantonment Sagar, Madhya Pradesh. And today I am here for a brief theoretical explanation of working of our UV automated book sanitizing machine. Topics covered here: purpose and motive of our project, second, technique of sanitization, third, act of UV rays on germs, fourth, need of future generation. So, before topics, we will talk about how this project may help in natural condition. It helps us in today's condition to save from harmful and disease causing microbes like coronavirus and other diseasing agents. Our project might helpful to disinfect from non-liquid solution. It means to that, as we know, some objects like phone, books, papers, specs, watch and etc. are not able to disinfect with watery or liquid substances. So it may help us to do so. And our project gives 90 to 95% assurance of killing and damaging the germs without any harms and reactions to human species. Now, point to note is that our project is in miniature phase. Actually, so it is a basic idea only for a complete ongoing project. Our project is acutely preferred book sanitization but also can be used on different and various scenarios too. Now, let's move to main topics regarding to our project which are necessary to cover also. First, purpose and motive of our project. This project is a need for every person on their daily basis. The main agenda of this whole project is to protect people from the current pandemic condition which allegedly ends from deaths and problems. This project may also help people to live freely with keeping their daily using gears secured and protected from harmful microbes. Techniques of sanitization used in our project. Our gadget uses basic principle of ultraviolet germicidal irradiation UVGI, in which our project uses a human safe UV ray called as UVC rays, which is an extreme killer of germs, viruses and other diseasing microbes. For brief, you will prefer our science project report and explanation too. Now, act of UV rays on germs. UV rays or ultraviolet rays is a harmful and powerful radiation whose wavelength is too less in ionization radiation but much more than visible light. It is able to pierce in between the structure of germ cell with similar and try to succeed of killing the germs and microbes. Now, need of future generation. Future generation is in need of this project because this project may help them in various, not with this pandemic situation but more of it. Cause diseasing microbes are everywhere, which may include the risk of harm of future generation too. That's all here. Our team is hoping that our project might got a positive review. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Harshita and I am from class 8C and this is my science project and this is our floating house. Things we need to make this project are thermocol sheet, color papers, battery, solar plate and bamboo sticks and one tap. जैसा कि आपको पता है कि जब भी फ्लडिंग होती है तो जो हमारे हाउसेस कंस्ट्रक्टेड हाउसेस और बिल्डिंग्स होती हैं उनका बहुत ज़्यादा डैमेज हो जाता है एंड जो मैनी पीपल्स वर डाइड इन फ्लड एंड मैनी पीपल्स विल फ्लोट विथ वाटर. सो मैंने इसी को ध्यान में रखते हुए मैंने ये प्रोजेक्ट बनाया. जब भी फ्लड आएगी ना तो ये जो प्रोजेक्ट है, ये जो हाउस है, जब भी फ्लड आएगी तो ये फ्लड आएगी तो जो हाउस है वो राइज अप हो जाएगा अपनी ही जगह पे ऑन इट्स प्लेस राइजेस अप एंड जो वाटर है इसके नीचे से फ्लो होता है. ठीक है. एंड जैसे ही फ्लड का मतलब वाटर का लेवल नॉर्मल होगा वैसे ही ये हाउस है अपनी जगह पे वापस आ जाएगा और इससे हमारा ज़्यादा डैमेज भी नहीं होगा. एंड मैंने ये फ्लड के लिए बनाया है बट आप चाहें तो अगर आपको रिवर्स साइड रहना अच्छा लगता है, रिवर्स पे रहना अच्छा लगता है या फिर हाँ आपको पॉइंट्स या फिर सी में रहना अच्छा लगता है तो आप इसके लिए परमानेंटली कंस्ट्रक्ट करवा सकते हैं और इसकी प्राइस ज़्यादा नहीं है. और मैंने इसकी जगह इस मॉडल में मैंने जिसकी जगह थर्माकोल यूज़ किया है. आप रियल लाइफ में इसमें जो प्लास्टिक वाटर टैंक्स होते हैं वो भी लगवा सकते हैं एंड बैम्बू स्टिक्स वगैरह भी यूज़ कर सकते हैं. एंड इसमें मैंने एक सोलर प्लेट लगाई है. जब भी फ्लडिंग आती है तो हमारे यहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रिसिटी की बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम होती है. उसी को मैंने देखते हुए ये सोलर प्लेट और ये बैटरी लगाई है. जब भी फ्लडिंग आएगी तो जो सोलर प्लेट है उसका हम यूज़ कर सकते हैं. हमें कोई भी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी की दिक्कत नहीं होगी. देखिए मैंने ये और इसमें 2 बल्ब भी फिट किए मैंने ये दिखाने. ठीक है. एंड अब मैं आपको दिखाती हूँ कि ये वर्क कैसे करता है. देखिए अब मैं इसमें पानी डाल दूँगी तो ये जो पानी की है जो हाउस है वो.
Respected teachers and dear students, good afternoon. I am Kirti Patel, study in class 6. Today I am participating in Science Mathematics Environment exhibition. My model's sub-theme is mathematical modeling, and in this modeling I have made model on types of angles. Today I shown you how angles are used. Angle is the figure formed by 2 rays meet at a common end point. It measured in degrees using protractor. For this project I am using cardboard, chart paper, Fevicol, scissor and color papers. Now I am telling you about angles on my model. First I have tell you about acute angle. Acute angle is less than of 90 degree. And now I am showing you acute angle on my model. This is acute angle. Now I am telling you about right angle. Right angle is an angle which is of 90 degree angle. And now I am showing you right angle on my model. So this is a right angle which is of 90 degree. Now I am telling you about straight angle which is of 180 degree. So this is a straight angle, and straight angle is equals to 180 degree. The reflex angle is more than of 180 degree and full of rotation equals to 360 degree. Angles are also very useful in our daily life. Angles are used by engineers, architects and carpenters. Carpenters used angles to make chair, table, etc. And engineer and architects use angles to make buildings, designing roads and supporting facilities.
Good morning. I am Komal Meena of class 10th presenting a project in front of you on the occasion of Jawaharlal Nehru Science Mathematical Environment Exhibition 2020-22. Basically, my project is on trigonometric ratios. So the question came in your mind is that what is trigonometry? So let me tell you what is trigonometry. Trigonometry is a branch of mathematics that study relationship between sides, lengths and angles of triangles. In this project, we will basically talk about trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. Trigonometric ratios are defined as the value of all the trigonometric functions based on the values of the ratios of sides in right angle triangle. The ratios of sides of a right angle triangle with respect to any of its acute angle are known as the trigonometric ratios of that particular angle. The trigonometric ratios for some specific angles such as 0, 45, 90, 60 are given to this trigonometric ratio circle. Aim of this project is to learn trigonometric ratios of specific angles very easily. So now let's see how this model works. So this project works in such a way that if we want the value of cot 45, then we will rotate it to 45. Now we will get the value of cot 45. The value of cot 45 is 1. Similarly, if we want to find the value of sin 90, then we will rotate it to 90. Then slowly we will rotate it to 90. Now we will get the value of sin 90. The value of sin 90 is 1. The value of sin 90 is 1. So that was complete how this project works.
Respected teachers and my dear students, I am Mehak Sahu of class 10B from Cantt Sagar, No.1. Today I am going to present my project on the theme of eco-friendly material. On this project, I am using paper, paint, cutter, ice cream sticks, dynamo motor, windmill, connecting wires, battery and LED lights. So here's my project. Eco-friendly means using resources without harming our environment. Here I have installed solar panel. Solar panel converts solar energy into electrical energy. As we know that water is a precious resource, so we have to conserve water. For it, I have shown here rainwater harvesting. The rainwater gets collected in the roof of the house, and with the help of pipeline, the rainwater collected in the groundwater, under the groundwater. So the level of the groundwater will increase. Here I have shown the industries. As we know that the main cause of air pollution and water pollution are the industries. So to reduce it, I have shown the polluted water. The industry's polluted water get directly mixed with the rivers, which affects the life of aquatic animals and fossil fuels. So instead of damping in the river and soil, the water should be purified in the filtration, and we should filtrate the water, and after sedimentation it can be used in the other household appliances. To reduce air pollution, we can purify the polluted air, and instead of using coal, using of fuel and gases can reduce the air pollution. We know that the noise pollution is also caused by industries. To avoid it, we have to put the silencer in the industries and change the machines of the industries regularly, that it reduces the noise pollution. Here we can put different wastes in different dustbins, like for wet waste, for dry waste and for plastics, separately in different dustbins, and their waste can be reduced, reused and recycled. We have to use 3 R's of environment.
Good morning, respected principal and teachers. I am Manya Jain from class 11A, presenting our science model on the behalf of my group. As we all know, population is one of the greatest factors that decide the growth of a country. Before starting, I want to ask a question. Have you all ever thought what will happen if we will be able to predict the population of next 50 years and then make our plans according to it? Probably, we will be able to provide a better living environment for our future generation. With a similar idea, I want to introduce our project. Based on mathematical modeling, the title of a project is Mathematical Model to Predict the Growth of Population and Amenities in Smart Cities of Madhya Pradesh. Basically, we use mathematical terms like probability, statistics and straight lines to predict the population growth of smart cities of Madhya Pradesh, and based on that, we will try to give some suggestions on how to improve the lifestyle of our future generation. Starting with our hometown Sagar, the population of Sagar in year 1961 was 1,04,676 and the current population is 4,17,835, and according to what we have predicted, the population of Sagar in the year 2061 will be around 6,28,087. The graph is a straight line, which implies that the population is increasing consistently. Similarly, there is a consistent growth of population in Indore after the year 2011 and in Bhopal after the year 1971. The graph of Ujjain's population is a straight line, whereas Gwalior faced a sudden population rise in the year 2011. The graph of Jabalpur and Satna is a little inconsistent. It is very clear that in the next 50 years, there will be a huge growth in population. And especially in cities like Indore, the population might be around 1,17,16,558. With this information, the predictions we made are: the living standards would increase, resulting in increased amount of electricity and internet connections. The employment needs would increase, which will result in underemployment. As mentioned above, there will be a huge rise in population in the following year, so we have to ensure that we have made enough schemes and enough programs to provide a better future for our next generation. Some suggestions we have are: number 1, increase literacy rate. Since the population is going to increase in the following year, it is very important for the youth to be educated. Number 2, Schemes to avoid exploitations of one, increase literacy rate. Since the population is going to increase in the following year, it is very important for the youth to be educated. Number 2, schemes to avoid exploitations of natural resources. Number 3, making policies to have only 2 children to avoid the increase of population. Number 4, since Ujjain is located in Malwa Plateau, we can use the black soil for cotton industry to raise employments. Number 5, for the famous pilgrimage like Ujjain, we can increase productivity by attracting tourists, and then we can use the money made from it for the development of the city. Number 6, area in big cities can be increased by adding surrounding cities, which will be better managed because of advanced techniques. Number 7, employment can be raised by making people aware about some less popular fields like art and music where employment opportunities are high. Number 8, mental health awareness can avoid suicide and make youth more productive, which will eventually lead to a better country. Number 10, sex education in school might prove helpful to prevent rapes and sexual assault against any gender. There are many other suggestions we can add in this, but I would like to end our discussion here. Thank you.
Respected teachers and dear students, I am Nika Chausti from class 60, Kendriya Vidyalaya No.1 Sagar. I am here to present my model on math learning machine. It helps in addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, and it helps in simple calculation. First, we need to assemble all the pieces. I have a stick so it can pass through the hole of the card. I have 4 number wheels. These have numbers from 0 to 9. I have sign wheel. In this wheel, signs such as addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication. And this is equal to sign wheel. First, I put 1 number wheel, then sign wheel, then 1 more number wheel, then equal to sign wheel, and 2 more number wheels. It's better if we keep them apart from each other. This is pinnable wheel that helps in calculation. For example, this divide by 2 equal to 3. 9 multiplied by 9 equal to 81. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ojas Gautam. I am a student of class 8 in Kendriya Vidyalaya No.1 Sagar. Today I am here to present my model named as Automatic Hand Sanitizer Dispenser under 49th Jawaharlal Nehru National Science, Mathematics and Environment Exhibition. The theme is Technology and Toys. Sub-theme Health and Cleanliness. The working of my model is I use the technology in which infrared sensors are used in making automatic hand sanitizer dispenser. The heat emitted by an object is detected by sensors. As we place the hand in front of the proximity of sensor, a fluctuation occurs that actually completes the circuit and pump get activated which dispense the hand sanitizer. Here is a simple internal connection diagram. Here, the output of the IR sensor is connected to 1K resistance, then to the B of the transistor. Ground of the IR sensor is connected to negative of DC pump, then to the negative of the USB. VCC of the IR sensor is connected to the positive of USB, then to the E of the transistor. Positive of the DC pump is then connected to C of the transistor. The principle is based on electric currents and circuits. An electric current in a circuit transfers energy from the battery to all components of the circuit. In most circuits, the moving charged particles are negatively charged electrons that are always present in the wires and in the electrical components. Application: by using basic principle of electric currents and circuit, I made this automatic hand sanitizer dispenser. By using an IR sensor, a transistor, a resistance and a submarine water pump. In the past 2.5 years, during the COVID-19, many people died due to global pandemic situation. In our country, we do not have facility of sanitization at every level like schools, small shops, bus stands, ATM machine, private firms, Anganwadi centers and even in hospitals. This pandemic situation gives me an idea of making something related to cleanliness, cost-effective and a contactless machine like automatic hand sanitizer dispenser. And it might be a great help in cleanliness to nation. And I am proud to be a very little part of Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. I made the body of hand sanitizer machine by using an empty carton, a plastic kitchen jar of capacity 500 ml, a small plastic vial for refilling the hand sanitizer, a small plastic tube for dispensing the hand sanitizer. Now let me show you how this project works. This project works with the power supply of power bank. Then when we place the hand below the dispensing point, we can clearly observe that sanitizer is dispensing. Thank you, my honorable principal sir, HM ma'am and my teachers for organizing such a wonderful exhibition.
This is Pragati Gautam, 8th. I am participating individually in 49th Jawaharlal Nehru Science, Mathematics, Environment Exhibition. So, I have prepared this model of acid rain. So, let's get to the introduction. Acid rain model is used to showcase how the normal rain forms into acidic rain due to the vehicle and factory pollutions that emits sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide that get added to with water molecules in atmosphere to produce acid rain. Get to some questions. So our first question is, what is the reason of acid rain and why it happens? So the reason for acid rain is due to the air pollution where factories and vehicles burning the fossil fuels. Ingredients or things are involved in acid rain. The main element of acid rain is due to the burning of fossil fuels emits sulfur dioxide. The sulfate ions combines with hydrogen atoms from the atmosphere that forms the acid rain. What are the impacts due to acid rain? Acid rain impacts various things in nature due to the corrosive effect on limestone and marble buildings, or sculptures like Taj Mahal will corrode due to it. What can we do to reduce the acid rain? As a human being, you can solve or reduce the acid rain issue by less air pollution which is released to the atmosphere where sulfur dioxide is formed. Acid rain is one of the very hot topics where it is impacting the environment very much. We can avoid
acid rain by not polluting the air and improves the health conditions of living beings. Thank you.
Good morning, teachers. I am Prasanth Verma of class 11B. I present over here to represent my innovative working model based on transportation. The topic of my model is digital speed breaker. As the name suggests, digital speed breaker means यानी कि जैसा आप देख सकते हैं इधर हमने रोड के इधर पे ट्रांसमीटर्स लगाए हैं. डिजिटल स्पीड ब्रेकर्स मीन जो स्पीड ब्रेकर्स होंगे लेकिन फिजिकली नहीं होंगे वो, लेकिन रोड में प्रेजेंट होंगे. जैसा कि आप सभी जानते हैं कि एक्सीडेंटल डेथ रेट जो है वो रैपिडली इंक्रीज हो रहा है. इसका कारण क्या है? इसका कारण ये है कि जो व्हीकल ड्राइवर हैं वो अपने व्हीकल की स्पीड को स्कूल, कॉलेजेस, जेब्रा क्रॉसिंग, ब्लाइंड टर्न, यू टर्न और ट्रैफिक सिग्नल्स पे बहुत फास्ट निकालते हैं, जिस कारण एक्सीडेंट होने का खतरा बढ़ जाता है और उनकी जान जाने का खतरा भी बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ जाता है. इसी को देखते हुए मैंने ये प्रोजेक्ट बनाया है डिजिटल स्पीड ब्रेकर. जैसे कि आप इधर देख सकते हैं रोड के यहाँ पे मैंने आईआर ट्रांसमीटर दिया है और मैंने अपनी कार में आईआर रिसीवर दिया है. अब आईआर रिसीवर जब भी हमारा ट्रांसमीटर जो है मतलब आईआर ट्रांसमीटर जब भी इसको ट्रांसमिट करेगा वो हमारे कार के आईआर रिसीवर में जाएगा. आईआर रिसीवर हमारे माइक्रो कंट्रोलर ऑर्डिनो नैनो से कनेक्ट है. ऑर्डिनो नैनो हमारे ब्रेन की तरह है मतलब, और आईआर सेंसर हमारी आँख की तरफ. जैसे ये रेस को रिसीव करता है ट्रांसमिटेड रेस को, वो ऑर्डिनो में जाता है. ऑर्डिनो से वो मोटर ड्राइवर से वो हमारे जो मोटर की स्पीड है वो स्लो हो जाती है. वो इसलिए क्योंकि ये जो हमारा ऑर्डिनो है, ऑर्डिनो में हमने एक ऐसी प्रोग्रामिंग करी है जिससे जैसे वो ट्रांसमीटर से पास होके जाएगी कार, वैसे हमारे 5 सेकंड्स के लिए कार की स्पीड स्लो हो जाएगी. आफ्टर 5 सेकंड्स जब तक वो एरिया कवर नहीं कर लेती स्कूल कॉलेज वगैरह का, तब तक उसकी स्पीड फास्ट नहीं होगी. ऐसा भी हमने इस प्रोजेक्ट में किया है. और जैसे मैं आपको बताता हूँ, अगर मैं आपको बताऊँ कि अगर बिना ट्रांसमीटर को पावर सप्लाई दिए मैं अगर ये कार को चलाऊँ तो कैसे चलेगी? ये फास्ट चलेगी वैसे तो. जैसे अभी मैंने पावर सप्लाई ऑन किया, ये आप देख सकते हैं कार जो है फास्ट जा रही है. अब अगर मैं इसी को अगर मैं अपने आईआर ट्रांसमीटर को जैसे पावर दूंगा, जैसे कि मैंने इसको बैटरी से कनेक्ट किया, नाउ द ट्रांसमीटर इज रेडी टू ट्रांसमिट द रेस. अब मैं अपनी कार को स्टार्ट करूंगा इस पॉइंट से, तो देखिए अभी इसके कार की स्पीड जो है स्लो हो गई है. अगर आपको समझ में आए तो मैं आपको एक पास से भी दिखा सकता हूँ. जैसे कार की स्पीड, टायर की स्पीड आप देख सकते हैं अभी फास्ट है, लेकिन अब जैसे ही मैं इसको सेंसर के उसमें लाऊंगा तो देख सकते हैं आप इसकी स्पीड स्लो हो गई है. अब ऐसे 5 सेकंड्स बाद ये खुद फास्ट हो जाएगी, देख सकते हैं आप. इसी तरह ये वर्क करता है. जैसे ही इधर से आएगा, जैसे इधर से आएगा इसकी स्पीड जो है वो अपने आप फास्ट हो जाएगी. पहले स्लो होगी, आफ्टर 5 सेकंड्स वो ऑटोमेटिकली फास्ट हो जाएगी. अब बात अगर हम करते हैं रियल लाइफ इम्प्लीमेंटेशन की, तब हम आईआर ट्रांसमीटर रिसीवर यूज़ नहीं करेंगे, क्योंकि सीधी सी बात है ये आईआर जो रिसीवर एंड ट्रांसमीटर है वो एक लाइन में काम करता है. तब हम आरएफ ट्रांसमीटर रिसीवर यूज़ करेंगे जो कि कार में होगा, क्योंकि ये तो हमारे एक सीधी लाइन में काम कर रहा है. जैसे कि हमारा एक एग्जांपल है, कॉमन एग्जांपल, हमारे घर की टीवी. हम अपने टीवी रिमोट से जैसे सिग्नल देते तो टीवी का चैनल आगे बढ़ता है, पीछे जाता है. इसी तरह से ये है जैसे ही सिग्नल देगा वैसे इसमें सिग्नल जाएगा और ये स्लो हो जाएगी. लेकिन हम जब इसको रियल लाइफ में इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे तब हम आरएफ करेंगे, रेडियो फ्रिक्वेंसी, क्योंकि उसकी जो रेंज होगी वो थोड़ी ज़्यादा होगी, लेकिन वो एक सर्कुलर एरिया में वो करेगा वर्क, उससे हमें ज़्यादा आसानी होगी. और अगर हम बात करें पेट्रोल डीजल वाली कार्स की, तो उसमें हम मैकेनिकल एक्चुएटर्स यूज़ करेंगे. और अगर इलेक्ट्रिक कार जो कि, क्योंकि वी ऑल नो दैट फ्यूचर तो इलेक्ट्रिक कार है, अगर इलेक्ट्रिक कार में इसको यूज़ करेंगे तो पूरा जो सिस्टम मैंने इसमें लगाया है वही सिस्टम हमारा इलेक्ट्रिक कार में लगेगा. और हम बात करते हैं अपने सेकंड पार्ट की, इसी मॉडल के. जैसे आप देख सकते हैं इधर पे मैंने दिया डिजिटल स्ट्रीट लाइट्स. अब हम सभी जानते हैं कि इलेक्ट्रिसिटी सेव मस्ट है हमारे लिए, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी हमें सेव करनी है. इसलिए जैसे ही मैं अगर अपने रूम की लाइट ऑफ करूंगा तो ये स्ट्रीट लाइट्स है वो ऑटोमेटिकली ऑन हो जाएंगे. आप देख सकते हैं, आप देख सकते हैं कि वो लाइट्स ऑन हो गई हैं. और अगर मैं ऑन करूंगा तो ऑफ हो जाएंगे. आप देख सकते हैं, देखिए जैसे मैं इसमें हाथ रखता हूँ सेंसर के ऊपर लाइट चल जाती हैं, और जैसे ही हाथ हटाता हूँ तो वो बंद हो जाती हैं. तो यही था हमारा मॉडल. होप यू लाइक इट. थैंक यू.
Good afternoon to my respective principal sir and all teachers. I am Pratibha Chaurashia from class 11th A of your school. Today, on the occasion of 49th Jawaharlal Nehru Science Mathematics Exhibition 2022, I am going to represent my model on three-dimensional geometry. So here it is. In this model, we have three axes in the plane. So first axis is called x-axis, x axis, and y dash axis, and z dash axis. So these axes are mutually perpendicular to each other and intersecting at a common point called origin. This is the origin in center of all three axes. So, and there are three planes called x y plane and yz plane and zx plane. So from x to xo and x dash is called xy plane, and y o and y dash plane are called yz plane, and Z, O, Z dash are called ZX plane. So we have the three planes in the are mutually perpendicular to each other, called are distance in space of 8 parts, called octanes. There is a cubical block or a box. So we have to measure the coordinate of all three planes. So we have putting in the graph. So here the coordinate of x is 4 and coordinate of y is 4 and z and z is 1. So we have got 3 points. Points is x is 4 and y is 4 and z is 1. So that my measurement is completed. Thank you.
Respected teacher and my dear friends, my name is Priyanshi Chaube. I study in class 7C in Kendriya Vidyalaya number 1 Sagar. Today I am going to show a model types of angle. Angles are used in our daily life. For example, an engineer and an architect use this angle to build houses, and a carpenter use this angle to measure the length of chair and table. Now we are going to see about a types of angle. This is right angle because the angle is equal to 90 degrees, known as right angle. This is acute angle because the angle is lesser than 90 degrees, known as acute angle. This is straight angle because the angle is equal to 180 degrees, known as straight angle. This is obtuse angle because the angle is greater than 90 degree and lesser than 180 degrees, known as obtuse angle. This is reflex angle because the angle is greater than 180 degree and lesser than 360 degree is known as a reflex angle. This is complete angle because the angle is equal to 360 degrees, known as complete angle.
अजय हाँ
Hello everyone, I'm Ram Lodi in grade 8th from KV number 1 Saga. This project sub-theme is cleanliness and hygiene, and this project name is Septimer. The base of this model is to provide a finished product at very low cost. For that, let me show you its component, which are an AC series motor, which is here, a handle, a iron stand, and a trimmer wire. This model is very efficient and lightweight for use. In this project is of 125 watt, which has been reduced 40% by an electric diode. In further case, people can use this project for the cheap price of it, the efficiency and the electrical price, because for using it for 12 hours it consumes only 1 unit, and the cost of using it for 1 unit is just 10 rupees. If you hire in person at 300 to 400 rupees to cut aromi leaves and shrubs, of 50 to 100 meter long and 1.5 feet width, but this model can cut all the shrubs at just 2 to 3 hours. The project is very efficient and the lightweightness makes it stress-free to use, and the overall this project is very energy saving, efficient, lightweight and cheap. Thank you.
Good morning to all. Today we are the students of class 11th B are stand before you to share our views on the topic environment and climatical change. The main reason for climatical change is global warming. Let us first understand what is global warming. It is basically the rise in global temperature due to the greenhouse gases that are released into the atmosphere due to some activities like air pollution, water pollution, deforestation, etc. Impacts of global warming. As the plant is getting hotter, we need to collectively act right now instead of waiting for more. The primary causes for global warming is fossil fuel. Human beings are addicted to burning them, which produces coal, oil, greenhouse gases and more. The power plant carts and industry produces carbon dioxide, which stays in the atmosphere for 5 decades. This is the reason where temperature of the earth increases. Pass over to Rishika.
Due to this rise in temperature, the oceans are rising and the coral reefs are dying. Many of the aquatic species are going extinct while the glaciers are melting. You will be surprised to know that Greenland is losing 20% more mass than it's received from new snowfall. Thus, it will keep shrinking as Earth warms. Moreover, extreme weather patterns are for everyone to see. The heat waves, drought, floods, and are the new taking place with a great intensity and frequency. The Greenlands and the Western Antarctic ice sheets are at the great risk of melting completely. Please note that these two ice sheets present holding around 20% of Earth's fresh water. The rise in sea level will damage the coastal areas globally. Moreover, the regularity of hurricanes, tornadoes, and the other may become more versatile, spreading malaria and other deadly diseases. Now I pass over to the Arjun.
The time is now to do something to prevent global warming, otherwise it is irreversible. Electricity and transportation contribute largely to global warming, so we must begin there. It is important to note that there is no silver bullet, and we must come together to tackle global warming as a whole. Every home, business, industries, individual efforts required to tackle these crises. As coal produces tons of carbon dioxide annually, we need to find ways to clean up coal. We can also tackle global warming by beginning it putting agriculture in the system. We must encourage the farmer to adopt greener farming practices. For instance, it must till land less and often plant to vacant lands. And now pass over to Soumya.
On an individual level also, we must work to adopt a greener or healthier lifestyle, try to drive less and walk more, or to take public transports, get into the habit of recycle and avoid unnecessary wastage of goods and save electricity by switching off. Thank you.
Good morning, sir. My name is Rupal Tiwari. I study in class 8th. This is my model. My model name is hydraulic parking system. This model I made individually. It is also a type of lift. It based on Pascal law. The definition of Pascal law is it it state that any change in pressure within a confined incompressible fluid will same at every point is called Pascal law. The formula of Pascal law is pressure upon pressure is equal to force upon area. The theory of Pascal law is discovered by Blaise Pascal. The example of Pascal law is hydraulic parking system and hydraulic bridge. My model is hydraulic parking system and it is based on hydraulic pressure. In this model, hydraulic pressure changes the level of road like this. Finally, the driver left the car at parking gate and the car went automatically parked in park zone by hydraulic pressure like this. Car is parked like this.
The level of road.
The level of road will up and down when push the injection. The level of road is up and.
Good evening. I am Shazia Khan of class 7B. Today I will tell you something about my project. So, my project is one of a projector. A projector or image projector is an optical device that produce an image or moving image into a surface commonly or projectly screen. Most projectors create an image by shining a sunlight through a small transparent lens, but some new type of projectors can project the image directly by using lens. Now see the presentation on the wall. Thank you. Hello and good evening one and all. My name is Shazia Khan and I am the student of class 7B. Today I will show you my project. The name of my project is 3D VR and the topic of my project is technology and toys. So, the goal of VR is to provide human beings with a virtual environment where we can interact with a computer just as we, a virtual human, is a spoken language by written a letter or by a drawing. So,
might be a journalist, so absolutely. Well, my answer is short. I will get the scoop and report. Nothing's gonna stop me.
Teachers, my name is Srishti Rupola. I study in class 7th. I prepared a model of health and cleanliness. These are the following things I have used in a model. First, sketch pens, thermocol sheet, some colors papers, fabricol, tape, ice cream sticks, artificial plant, watercolor and toothpicks. This is a model I have prepared. Here you can see there is a garden. People are doing yoga and wearing masks, maintaining our social distancing. हेल्थ क्योंकि हेल्थ भी जरूरी है और कोरोना से बचना भी. पर एज गवर्नमेंट देयर आर 4 टाइप ऑफ डस्टबिन, ग्रीन, येलो, रेड, ब्लू. Green is for disposal of wet waste. Yellow for plastic waste. Red for metal waste. Blue is for dry waste. I have attached some slogans on cleanliness. I have included a food stall in my model, in which only healthy food is available. Because I believe instead of junk food available on streets nowadays should be replaced with healthy food. It starts from elder people. जो घर के बड़े करेंगे वही बच्चे सीखेंगे. There is apple carrot soup. Apple is good for health और carrot is rich in vitamin A और soup is many vegetables, so it is also healthy. You can see I have attached our slogans. Eat right to get energy. Get up fresh in the morning. To remain away from wellness warning. You can see here is a house I will prepared. Sorry, I have prepared. As I have explained, there are 4 types of dustbin. Generally, in house we have 2 types of dustbin. First, green. Second is blue. Green is disposal of wet waste. Blue is disposal of dry waste. Here you can see girl is cleaning his house because we should keep our house clean. Here we can see a river. Person is cleaning the river because some people are throw garbage in the water. It makes dirty water. Here also I have attached slogans to motivate people not to throw garbage in the river, to save water for future generation. Countrywide campaign initiated by Government of India 2014 for improvement of solid waste management. Government has provided free toilets for people to use. In our Swachh Bharat mission, government also provided money for people making a toilet their homes. I have prepared a school and house in a same model because I want to motivate students to clean their school. To clean their school, the same way they are clean their house. क्योंकि स्कूल भी शिक्षा का मंदिर होता है. जिसी तरह अपने घर को साफ करते हैं उसी तरह हमें अपने स्कूल को भी साफ रखना चाहिए. In school we have only blue dustbin. In school we have no green dustbin because we have no wet waste in school. I have attached some slogans on road. Instead of product ad so that people can read and get motivated to stay healthy and keep our country clean. Thank you and have a nice day. This is a garden. This is a river. This is a food stall. This is a house. This is a toilet. This is a school.
Hello, this is Shreya Dwivedi going to discuss about climate change, its causes, consequences, and steps taken to resolve this issue for next few minutes. What is climate change? Identifiable change in the climate of Earth as a whole that lasts for an extended period of time, which is very harmful for our Mother Earth and so the life of living beings. That is why it is inescapable as global temperature is rising fast, deserts are expanding, many species get extincted and people are facing natural calamities. Let's see the causes of climate change. It is broadly divided into two parts. First, natural causes, second, human causes. Let's see natural causes are volcanic eruption, ocean currents, and solar variation, which are not in our hand to control. As we see in the graph, with time frequency of volcanic eruption is increasing. Now human causes are greenhouse gases, deforestation, coal mining, burning of forest fuel, industrial process, agriculture activities, and aerosols, which we can control by taking some major steps. But why we need to do so? Because climate change impact our environment due to rise in temperature. Droughts occur in many places. It affects the weather pattern. Glaciers are melting. Global sea level is rising. It affects our natural and wildlife also. Many species already get extinct and number of species comes under endangered list. Extreme weather leads to loss of life and crop failure, so the shortage of food. To resolve this problem, world is shifting to use green energy, less consumption of fossil fuels, and promotes afforestation. Many international organizations were made like Paris Agreement, which take action to combat climate change globally and save our Mother Earth. World is targeting to reach net zero carbon emission by 2050. Thank you.
Good morning, respected principal sir, teachers, and my dear friends. I am Swadesh Gautam of class 9C presenting my model. My model is based on mathematical model. My model is the symmetry box. In this, we can invisible the things like this. By helping the symmetry, you see.
हैं?
गुड मॉर्निंग, मेरा नाम तरुष कोरी, मैं क्लास 11th में पढ़ता हूँ। मैंने साइंस मैथमेटिक्स इन्वायरमेंट एग्जीबिशन के अंतर्गत मैंने ग्रास कटिंग मशीन बनाई है, जिसमें मैंने कुछ पाइप का इस्तेमाल किया है, मैंने कुछ वुड्स और मैंने 6 वोल्ट बैटरी लगाई है और मैंने मोटर पाइप के हिसाब से लगाया है जिसमें फिट बैठ जाए, और मैंने कटर लगाया है और ये वर्किंग इधर से, ये देखिए आप देख सकते हैं इधर से ये चल रहा है। और मैंने और इसको वर्किंग मतलब कि अपन इसको ऐसे चला सकते हैं आसानी से। मैंने सबके हाइट के देखते हुए बनाया है और इसमें 4 ये लगाए कि वेट ज़्यादा भारी ना हो जाए, मैंने वेट के साथ भी बनाया है। और इसकी वर्किंग मैंने खेत में घास काटते हुए बैठाई है। ठीक है। मेरा नाम तनिष कोरी है, मैं कक्षा 11वीं में पढ़ता हूँ। मैंने साइंस मैथमेटिक्स एनवायरनमेंट एग्जीबिशन के अंदर मैंने मैथ्स का प्रोजेक्ट बनाया है जिसका नाम है मूविंग कोऑर्डिनेटर वर्किंग प्रोजेक्ट, जिससे अपन कई प्रकार की चीज़ें बना सकते हैं, जैसे कि प्रैक्टिकली और विथ एंगल के साथ अपन पैरेललोग्राम, रेक्टेंगल, स्क्वायर, रोम्बस और ट्रेपेजियम। जैसे कि पहले अपन पैरेललोग्राम बना के देखते हैं। जैसे अपन पैरेललोग्राम बनाना हो तो अपन इसको ऐसे 2 साइड इक्वल एंड अपोजिट साइड ऑफ पैरेलल अपन पैरेललोग्राम ऐसे बना सकते हैं। और अपन चाहे तो रेक्टेंगल अपन चाहे तो अपन इसको अपोजिट साइड इक्वल एंड अपोजिट साइड पैरेलल अपन ऐसे भी बना सकते हैं विथ एंगल के साथ। 90 डिग्री एंगल के साथ मैंने ये लगाए रखे हैं। और अपन चाहते हैं जैसे अपन स्क्वायर बनाए, स्क्वायर तो वैसे ही है, स्क्वायर ये स्क्वायर बन गया अपना। और अपन रेड चाहते हैं कि रोम्बस बनाए, रोम्बस अपन रोम्बस 4 साइड इक्वल एंड डायगोनली 90 इंटरसेक्ट विद 90 एंगल, देन ये अपन रोम्बस भी बना सकते हैं ऐसे। और बात आई काइट की, तो काइट अपन ऐसे बना सकते हैं। और मैंने इसमें 4 स्केल यूज़ किए हैं। अगर अपन चाहते हैं कि अपन इससे ट्राइंगल बनाए तो अपन इससे ट्राइंगल ही बना सकते हैं। जैसे कि देखिए इसका पीछे का, जैसे अपन चाहते हैं कि ट्राइंगल बनाए, जैसे इसका अपन को एक स्केल निकालना पड़ेगा ट्राइंगल बनाने के लिए। लीजिए ये अपना बन गया ट्राइंगल। इससे अपन अगर ये वाला प्रोजेक्ट ऐसा है कि अपन 1 से 2 काम भी कर सकते हैं। अपन इससे ट्राइंगल ही बना सकते हैं और पीछे मैंने ये लगा रखे हैं, तो अगर अपन को कभी दिक्कत पड़ती है अगर बड़ा बनाना हो तो सिर्फ किसी पेज पे रख के ऐसे अपन बस करना है, तो अपन ऐसे ट्राइंगल ही बना सकता है। तो यही था मेरा मैथ्स का प्रोजेक्ट एंड थैंक यू फॉर
Hello everyone, I am Unnati Yadav from class 10th A, KV number 1 Sagar, taking part in 49 Jawaharlal Nehru Science, Mathematics and Environment Exhibition 2022. And I am here before you presenting my model on a new concept, tensegrity. So, what is an actual meaning of tensegrity? Tensegrity describes us a system of isolated compressed components within a network of cords that are under continuous tension. Now, here we can see the structure based upon tensegrity. These two components are not physically connected by each other. They are balanced by thin thread. Now, here's my model which shows tensegrity. We can see here these two components are not physically touched. We can see how it is balanced by a thread. We can also see in this object we can also observe its stability, how it is balanced with each other by a thread. We can also put some toy if we want to make it as a toy table. Except in long span structure, tensegrity concepts have been used application in fields such as sculpture, architecture, aerospace engineering, marine engineering, and biology. Now, I would also like to tell you that the term tensegrity was coined by Buckminster Fuller. He imagined the world full of unconventional structures that maintain their stability or integrity through a tensile force. Thank you.
Good morning to one and all present over here. Today, we, the students of class 11th B, under the Jawaharlal Nehru Mathematics Science Exhibition, we are here with a group of three, which is Radhika Sahu, Vibha Lodhi, and Sia Thakur, are here with our model, which is bubble making machine. We, under this exhibition, have made this model to promote having fun in life. We have made this completely or very much out of the materials that were already present in our homes. We have used batteries rather than going for electricity. We have used batteries, and it is a battery operating model. We have just used the batteries, and it's a battery operating model, as I stated. Under the soap solution, the bubbles are formed, and this is a very fun activity. Kids will enjoy it, and everyone will enjoy having these fun of bubbles. So with this is our model, and I would like to thank you all for giving us your precious time. Thank you so much.
गुड मॉर्निंग, आई एम विदित सिंह चढ़ार ऑफ क्लास 11th बी, और आज मैं आपको एक ऐसे प्रोजेक्ट से इंट्रोड्यूस कराना चाहता हूँ जो कि ब्लाइंड पर्सनस के लिए बहुत ही ज़्यादा यूज़फुल है। इसका नाम है दी थर्ड आई प्रोजेक्ट। ये अल्ट्रासोनिक साउंड वेव्स के प्रिंसिपल पर वर्क करता है और सामने आने वाली चीज़ के डिस्टेंस के अकॉर्डिंग बीप और वाइब्रेशन देता है, जिसके थ्रू जो भी पर्सन इसे वेयर करता है उसे पता चल जाता है कि उसके सामने कोई ऑब्जेक्ट है या नहीं, और है तो कितनी दूरी पर है। और इसे पहनना भी बहुत ही आसान है। हम इसे बैंड या फिर वॉच की तरह अपने रिस्ट में पहन सकते हैं। जो भी पर्सन इस गैजेट को पहनेगा उसे ऑटोमेटिकली इसकी बीप्स और वाइब्रेशन के द्वारा पता चल जाएगा कि कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट उसके सामने है और कितने पास है। इस गैजेट में एक 9 वोल्ट की बैटरी है और साथ में इसमें ये एक स्विच दिया गया है जिसको आप नॉर्मली प्रेस कर इसे ऑन या ऑफ कर सकते हैं। उसके बाद जैसे ही ये ऑन हो जाएगा तो ये ग्रीन कलर की लाइट जल जाएगी और इसके सामने 2 अल्ट्रासोनिक साउंड के सेंसर्स दिए गए हैं जो कि इसके सामने कोई भी चीज़ आएगी तो उसे सेंस कर बीप करने लगेंगे। जो चीज़ इसके जितने पास आती जाएगी इसकी फ्रिक्वेंसी उतनी बढ़ती जाएगी और आवाज़ भी उतनी जल्दी आने लगेगी। इस गैजेट को यूज़ करना बहुत ही ज़्यादा इजी है। इसमें एक 9 वोल्ट की बैटरी है और इसके साथ इसमें एक स्विच दिया गया है जिसे इसे ऑन ऑफ कर सकते हैं, और जैसे ही आप इसे ऑन ऑफ करेंगे ये ऑन करते ही ग्रीन लाइट जल जाएगी। साथ में इसमें एक बज़र है, एक वाइब्रेटर है और इसके सामने की तरफ 2 अल्ट्रासोनिक साउंड के रिसीवर और रेडिएटर लगे हुए हैं। जैसे ही कोई भी चीज़ इसके 1 मीटर की रेंज में आएगी ये बजने लगेंगे और जितने पास इसके चीज़ आती जाएगी इसकी फ्रिक्वेंसी उतनी ज़्यादा बढ़ती जाएगी।
Hello to all respected teachers. I am Haram Pandey from class 11th B
and I am Advik Mishra from class 9C.
We have prepared a very useful project based on the theme Health and Cleanliness. First of all, I would like to tell you the names of the component we have used. In order to make that smart dustbin, we have used a dustbin, an ultrasonic sensor, a servo motor, an Arduino Uno, a battery with some jumbo wire.
And in order to make a smart hand sanitizer dispenser, we have used a bottle, an infrared sensor, a transistor, a 1K ohm resistor, a DC pump, a battery with some jumbo wire, a pipe.
We simply have to put that garbage in front of the dustbin. It automatically opens its cover. Now see this. Then after some time it will close. Automatically it will close. When we put that garbage in front of that dustbin, the ultrasonic sensor will detect and it will serve signal to the Arduino chipset. And we have coded Arduino with some codes. With the help of these codes, the Arduino will provide signal to the servo motor. And then this servo motor will automatically move in upward direction. And this cover, which is connected with servo motor, with that wire will automatically turn up, and after some time it automatically closes. In order to use this smart hand sanitizer dispenser, we simply have to put our hand in front of this sanitizer. Then the infrared sensor will automatically serve signal to the transmitter. Then with the help of the power from the battery, the DC pump start working and the sanitizer will automatically came up through that pipe into our hand. At last, I would like to tell you the advantages and uses of this project. First, it is very useful in such a critical condition, or we can say COVID-19 epidemic. So, because it does not require any physical contact. It can also be used in public places like park, malls, school, hospital, etc. as it does not require any physical contact, so there will be no fear of spreading any communicable diseases from one person to another. And at last, the use of this project will be a big step in order to fight against the COVID-19 virus. That's all. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. I am Shambhavi Sharma of class 5th. Welcome you all in my little world of mathematics, where all can recall their childhood by playing with this toy, named as the shape converter, under the sub-theme of mathematical modeling. Have you ever seen 3D movies? Yes, so you are in 3D world. 3D. D means dimensional. So, one dimensional like this, two dimensional like this, and three dimensional like this. Let's do something really interesting now. Definitely, you have seen many 2D and 3D shapes, but you have might not seen the conversion of 2D shapes to 3D shapes. Let's visualize what happens if we rotate a 2D shape. So, for making this model, I have taken incense sticks, color papers, PVC pipes and plastic bottles and filled sand in them. And these items are easily available in every home. So first I am going to rotate this triangle, and this stick is going through the center of this triangle. Triangle will rotate around its axis. Now I will rotate it. Can you guess which shape will it form? Yes, it will form a cone. You can either rotate it by hands. Now I will fix this rectangle in this frame. I have taken its length as axis. Now I will rotate it. And what shape will it form? Let's see after rotating. Yes, it is forming a cylinder. Let's see again. Now I am going to fix this circle. I have taken its diameter as the axis. Now I am going to rotate it. It will form a sphere. Now we are going to do the funniest part of the game. I am taking my passport size photo. And this stick is the line of symmetry of this photo. Now I will fix it and rotate it. Are you ready to see the magic? full. Now I will going to fix this butterfly, and this stick is also the line of symmetry of the butterfly. Now I will rotate it. Are you ready to see the magic again? Can you see the full butterfly now? So I hope you enjoyed this toy and understood the concept of conversion of 2D shapes to 3D shapes, and also understood the symmetry. Thank you.
We have good morning to one and all present here. Today I am Krishna Kumar Aherwal from class 7th A from Kendriya Vidyalaya No.1 Sagar. Today I am going to present my project on the 49th Jawaharlal Nehru Science Mathematics Environment Exhibition. The sub-theme of my project is mathematical modeling and my project name is Pythagoras Theorem. Pythagoras Theorem states that in a right-angled triangle, the square of the hypotenuse side is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. The sides of this triangle have been named as perpendicular, base and hypotenuse. Here, the hypotenuse is the longest side as it is opposite to the angle 90 degree. Here you can see that this is a baseline, this is perpendicular and this is hypotenuse. Now we check it with an example. Suppose perpendicular is 4 and base is 3 and our hypotenuse is 5. Now we move it with like that. You can see that this is our answer. I made this model with the help of cardboard and with aluminium wire. Thanks.
And this is my model 3D of Cantt, which comes under the category of mathematical modeling. I made this model using three similar square boards which are interlocked with each other. By this octant, the three mutually perpendicular plane divides the space into 8 equal parts known as octant. We have already learned in earlier classes that how to determine the position of the object in 2D plane with its reference axis. In 3D octant, if an object is placed in space, it has three coordinates: x coordinate, y coordinate and z coordinate. There are three axes in octant: x axis, y axis and z axis, and three planes: xy plane, zy plane and zx plane, which are green, pink and yellow, and this is the origin point. Now for the sign convention of the octant, in the first octant, the x, y and z all are positive. In the second, x is negative, y is positive and z is positive. In the third octant, x is negative, y is negative and z is positive. And in the last octant, fourth octant, y is negative, x is positive and z is positive. If we turn it around, everything will remain same as earlier, only the z axis will turn negative in all four cases. take an example of an object placed in space somewhere here. So its x-axis is 6, its y-axis is 11, and its z-axis is 6. If perpendiculars are drawn from the point to each plane, it will form a cuboid just like this. Now for the practical applications of this octant, it is generally used to understand vector algebra and 3D shapes and 3 dimensions. Thank you.
Good morning to one and all, respected teachers and all my dear friends. Today, I am Nandi Gupta from Kendra Vidyalaya No.1 Sagar, student of class 7th A, is express my views on the topic of kaleidoscope. Friends, did you know about kaleidoscope? So let me tell you. Kaleidoscope work on principle of multiple reflections. As you can see, there are 3 mirrors. Mirror 1, 2 and 3. All these 3 mirrors connected with each other. And one more mirror. All these covering all these 3 mirrors. Now, one question will come. What is the shape of kaleidoscope? Triangular prism. I put one object inside here. So, we can see the result. The mirror reflects the image of the object, creating a symmetrical pattern. Now, one more question will come. What is the use of kaleidoscope? Kaleidoscope is used by designers, creating a beautiful pattern. Now, we will talk about its history. It was invented by Sir David Brewster in 1817. Thanking you for giving a wonderful opportunity.
Honorable Principal Sir, HM Ma'am, all teachers and all my dear friends. Good morning to everyone. I am Anukansha Jain and I am Mukti Jain from class 7th A. We are presenting a model of sub-theme transport. First, what is transport?
Transport is a transportation of humans, goods, animals from one place to another.
There are 4 means of transport: roadway, landway,
Railway,
waterway and airway. What is railway?
Rail transport is a means of conveyance at passengers, goods by way at wheeled vehicles running at rail track known as railway and railroad. What is landway?
The land transport covers all land-based or transportation system that provide for people's goods and services. What is waterway?
Water transport is a process of moving people's goods etc. by large boat, ship, sail boat over a sea, ocean, lake and river etc.
What is airway? An airway is an aircraft designed for transporting passengers and flight from one place to another in the air using airplanes, jets, rockets, helicopters and jet planes, etc. That's all our project. Thank you and have a nice day.
Morning, Principal Sir, HM Ma'am, respected teachers and my dear friends. I am Chaya Dwivedi, class 7th student. I am presenting a model on health and cleanliness. First, I will tell you about health. Health is physical and mental wellness or a condition of well-being. An example of health is what is checked during a physical. Now, I will tell you about cleanliness. Cleanliness gives rise to a good character by keeping body, mind and soul clean and peaceful. Maintaining cleanliness is the essential part of healthy living because it is the cleanliness only which helps to improve our personality by keeping clean externally and internally. Now I will tell you about 5 points of cleanliness. Wash hands properly, observe good food hygiene,
Clean up when you return home. Adopt a healthy hygiene. Now I will tell you about my model. I have taken one thermocol, pasted one chart paper on it and divided 4 parts of chart paper. This is green park, green nature. This is farmhouse. This is school and this is model house, model town. ग्रीन हाउस, ग्रीन पार्क, ग्रीन नेचर. आपने देखा ही होगा कि जब आप पार्क घूमने जाते हैं वहाँ हर जगह हरियाली होती है. हर जगह पेड़ पौधे, गुलाब के फूल, हर तरह के फूल, हर तरह के पेड़ लगे रहते हैं. और हम तो जानते ही हैं सब के सब कि पेड़ से हमें ऑक्सीजन, शेल्टर, फ्रूट और सब कुछ मिलता है. और अब मैं बताऊंगी फार्म हाउस के बारे में. आप देख सकते हैं कि यहाँ एक हट है, कुछ एनिमल्स हैं, कुछ ग्रीनरी है, कुछ ट्रीज हैं. ट्रीज आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन आवर लाइफ. दे गिव अस ऑक्सीजन, फ्रूट, शेल्टर एंड वुड्स फॉर मेकिंग हाउसेज. आपने देखा ही होगा कि एक जो फार्मर होता है वो बहुत अहम हिस्सा निभाता है हमारी खेती, मतलब हमें वेजिटेबल्स पहुंचाने में, क्योंकि वो जब तक अपने खेत में वेजिटेबल्स उगाएगा नहीं तो हमारी गुड हेल्थ रहेगी नहीं. अब मैं आपको बताऊंगी हमारा थर्ड पार्ट स्कूल. हमारे स्कूल का नाम केंद्रीय विद्यालय नंबर 1 है. यहाँ पे एक टॉयलेट है. आपने देखा होगा कि पहले के ज़माने में देखा होगा कि स्कूलों में टॉयलेट नहीं हुआ करते थे. वहाँ पे बच्चों को बाहर जाना पड़ता था और इसी की वजह से पहले के ज़माने में बहुत 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 गंभीर बीमारियाँ हुआ करती थी. नाउ आई विल टेल यू अबाउट माई 4 पार्ट मॉडल टाउन. मॉडल टाउन में आपने देखा होगा कि 3 बिल्डिंग है, 1 टॉयलेट है. और आपने सोचा ही होगा, पहली बात तो कुछ लोगों ने देखा ही होगा कि पिछले के ज़माने में पक्के घर हुआ नहीं करते थे.
%95 of trading of international market with India by